do in the budget, or what's your plans to fix the outlook of the unincorporated areas to where if deconsolidation happened today or happens while you're in office, what what are you looking to do to where the unincorporated areas could survive off itself?
Well, I'll look at the best I can do because I'm only one. We have
Four more beside you.
four more beside me that got to make the same decision.
Mhm.
So I'm only one person, and like I say, I'll try to do the best I can to help the people of District Five. I promise you, my doors will always be open to do the best I can, keep to try to
I
help.
know you. I know, and I'm glad you brought that up. They got for other people, for other people. What 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 are your positions with going to these four other councilmen to get them to support in your idea of how you gonna make the unincorporated areas be able to survive off itself if deconsolidation was to happen right while you was in
Well,
office?
first we have to. What we got to do is put it on the agenda, and whoever be the chairperson or whoever be the vice chairperson, we put it on the agenda, and we meet about it, and we vote on it, and hopefully everybody say yes.
Okay, and I'm glad you mentioned about that. What what resolution or what ordinance you would put on what resolution or what ordinances would you go to them to put on the agenda
To
to support to so that way if deconsolidation happened, the unincorporated areas would be able to survive off itself alone.
to make the reservation will be to authorize us to do this thing where we have our own mayor,
Mm-hmm.
we have our own parish president,
Mm-hmm.
we have our own chief of police, where where our people, the poor and rich, won't suffer.
Mm-hmm. But it seemed like
But like Keith said, that's not gonna happen.
no, the unincorporated areas. You know, most of the unincorporated areas is in the parish,
Hmm.
and a lot of time they don't want to annex into the city or Lafayette Parish. They want to stay annexed, and we do have some council people sitting on the council now
Yeah.
that lives in the unincorporated area. You know, how could we go about getting the unincorporated area to annex within Lafayette?
Well, we got to work as a team. We got to work as a team. It's not everybody wants to be here, but we got to work as a team, and it's going to take a lot of work. A lot of work I got to do if I get elected for parish councilman. No respect against our current parish councilman, AB. I think AB has done a fantastic job as our parish councilman, but there's work to be done. And I mean, I got a lot of work to do in this district that's been put away, and our people has been our people has not been heard, and that's the main thing that I'm trying to focus on, our people.
Okay, as this is what I'm getting at. Consolidation. Let's go back to what you just said. You want to see for the city of Lafayette. You say you want to see the city of Lafayette have its mayor. You want to see the city of Lafayette have an elected chief of police. You want to see the government separated. And it's not going to happen unless the unincorporated areas can survive alone off itself. The consolidation was set up so that way the unincorporated areas could get help from the city of Lafayette. What would be your plan to go to the other 4 parish councilmen to make sure that the unincorporated area is strong enough to survive off its own budget?
Well, Keith, I do the best I can because I'm no party. They're Republicans, so they're gonna try to fight against me. They're gonna try to do what they want to do.
And we're speaking to Lafayette Parish Council District 5 candidate Carrie Williams. Okay, Mr. Williams, where I want to go next? What district, Parish Council District 5, what does it consist of? What's your geographical area?
I think they changed the district. I think they changed the maps.
Well,
I
you
think-
know, when Fix the Charter came in, now I'm gonna take you out of your
Yeah.
When Fix the Charter came in, they had 3 councilmen, that went with Fix the Charter. We had one of them, or all 3 of them went to Mike Heffernan, got Mike Heffernan to gerrymander the 2 districts, District 1 right now, which Councilman Pat Lewis is in charge of, District 5 was District 4. Now it's District 5, and District 5, A.B. Rubin ran for that one. But the thing of it is, when we talk about Fix the Charter messed up the district, messed up the council people, because we used to have 5 and 4.
Wait, Mr. Wallace, let me go back to what you were saying about the districts, because I want to make sure our viewing audience understand when we mention certain things. District, Parish Council, District 5 includes Districts 1 and 5 of the
Parish.
City Council, and it includes former city parish districts 3 and 4. Former city parish districts 3 and 4 is parish district 5 now, and city district 1 is has a little bit of has former city parish district 3, but with what other areas added into it further south.
Yeah, but that's called gerrymandering.
Correct. And City District 5 has parts of former City Parish District 3 and former City Parish District 4. City District 5 includes former City Parish District 4, but also parts of former City Parish District 3. Okay.
And that's what Fix
Yeah,
the
'cause
Charter got us.
Yeah, because I asked Veronica this question several days ago, and I asked her, I said, because I asked her to give me a map, and of course they refused to give me a map, a District 5 map, and I contacted Josh Carlson, and Josh Carlson was supposed to give me a map of District 5 because I called Veronica and she said, well, we can't give you that.
Well, from what I'm understanding, all this comes from the voters registration office. This is where you get your maps at.
And I went over there too, and they was very, very ugly to me over there. And they said, "Oh, you got to go online."
Hmm. Well, that's not ugly. That's the way we operate now, man.
Yeah.
You know, they tell me you can't go to New Orleans if you don't have your smartphone because everything come off the phone. You know, if you want to check in to a motel, you got to have a phone. If you want to go parking, you got to have a phone. We got a call coming in. Let's take this call.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Brother Wallace. This is Paul.
Paul out of Lake Charles. How you doing this morning,
Yeah,
man?
lucky guess, my brother. Good morning, Lafayette and surrounding area.
All right.
First of all, we commend them young brothers, Brother Wallace, that Kerry and Keith,
Mm-hmm.
especially Keith, man. Hey, congratulations, young man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
More
sir.
of them step up that want to do something, may bring change to our community.
Yes, sir.
That don't limit you. The qualification don't take rocket science, because that's the problem with this whole system. Them education of folks.
Mm-hmm.
And these people know what the heartbeat of the community. Let me shut up. I'm talking too much.
Yes, sir.
Don't get me started. I'm just warming up, brother.
Oh, I know,
Yes,
I
sir.
know,
I know.
You know, and Brother Paul, you know, I've been knowing you for 20 years or better. You've never skipped a beat. You know, you've always pushed for your community. You even pushed for other people's community. You know what I mean? Because I got to bring up our past deceased friend, Brother Bunny, Jeffrey Landry
Yeah,
Jr.
Brother Bunny, the greatest.
Yeah. He was the greatest when it came down to community matters, you know, and things like this here. So, you know, and I met you through him, you know, and you've always been the same. You never changed nothing, you know. So, Brother Paul, we interviewing, not interviewing,
I
but
got one more thing to say, and I'm going to let him have it.
okay.
Y'all better get out there and vote. That's all I can tell y'all. I mean, it's time to start showing. I think all I need is 80% participation from us. I know where people like me and I can ask 80% out of y'all to participate. Because we got a dilemma. We're going to lose our health care. That's almost 1 million people.
Yeah, yes, sir.
If we get the wrong one and leading this state, I want to remind y'all of that. And make sure you go back and check to see if you're what you call care. Don't wait till it's time to vote. Get over there and go down there or call up and check your voting record.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For
I
sure.
don't want to take over the show. Y'all have a great day.
All right.
right.
Thank you, Brother Paul.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the thing. I'm glad Mr. Paul brought up about voting. Go and research and look at the Voters Acts.
Okay.
You know, look at what changed. Look at what you need when you get to the polls, so that way, or if you go an early vote, so that way you don't get turned around. You get to vote, because I know you might get to a certain poll and you don't have everything you need. You got to turn around. You got to go get something, and you might get discouraged. And damn it, I'm not gonna vote. But look at what you need. Make sure you have everything you need, and
If you go early vote, you could change a lot of that. You know,
and I know here in Lafayette, most of the time,
That is change the precincts.
all
Change the precincts.
all you need is
ID.
is your driver's license or a Louisiana state identification card.
You know, Keith, not to cut you off. Mr. Williams said that they treated him kind of bad at the voter registration office, and they told him to go online. But look, right here, he got it online.
Yeah.
You know, he got it online.
No, actually,
so,
I took that picture right on the wall.
okay.
Over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
Keith,
know,
they had a special meeting yesterday. If the people didn't know, they had a special meeting yesterday. They changed some stuff around with the precincts, so folks don't get discouraged not to get out and go vote. They just moved. They just changed some situations around with the precincts yesterday.
Yeah, well, we're always going to get these changes, especially when they try to gerrymander, like they have been doing. And when they gerrymander, things turn around different. Before you go, Keith, we got a call coming in.
Okay.
Let's take this call.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning to you brothers. Look, good show, brother Wallace. Listen, I just want to say this quick and just add this to the pot. And brother Keith hit the nail on the head. And we say go vote, right? We say go vote all the time. We hear it on the radio. We hear it on TV. But it's not just enough to go vote, right?
No.
Educate yourself on the issues and the candidates
Correct.
who they support and who they associate. Brother
Yes.
Wallace, guess what? All of these NAGA candidates, that mayor president John Hillary, who people get support from people like his mentor Rudy Giuliani, Donald Trump, Jeff Landry, those people has an attack plan, and I'm tired of these elected officials, and I'm gonna just throw that for the present elected officials who want to play niceties with these people. These people agenda of taking Black history, just what happened in Florida. They took Black history, they talked about they gonna criminalize if you teach Black folks about who started the rise back then, and all of this other stuff. Well, Jeff Landry, Josh Gillard, if you support those people, that's what they're trying to do. These people trying to take away your voting right act. They're making it hard for you to elect 2 more United States representatives. They're taking away health care. They're taking away Medicaid. So if you support Josh Gillard, or you have people who know Josh Gillard, and you are elected officials and you know what they're doing and you're not opening your damn mouth, well, you know what? Maybe people shouldn't go vote, because if that's what they're going to get, they're going to get the same thing they've been getting. So if you're going to vote, have a purpose to vote. That's my comment, brother. Thank y'all so much.
Wait, before you go, brother.
He didn't get out, but he's listening.
Oh man, AI got something serious in Lafayette, because this brother he had a video where he said that wasn't his voice. It was an artificial intelligent voice. Man, AI has gotten something serious, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But back to the issue at hand. We're talking with Lafayette Parish Councilman, District 5 candidate, Mr. Kerry Williams. And if you have any questions or concerns, 337-347-7236 is the number to reach. I know you can't see me back here, but we're also streaming on our online platforms. Right now, we're streaming on Facebook. Community Matters.
I don't know. I don't have a Facebook page.
Community Matters.
I don't have a Facebook page.
Community Matters show. But Mr. Williams, let's get back to
It's streaming from the director. The director got it on Facebook.
now. The parish jail. The parish jail, the detention home.
We got another call coming in. Hold on.
Good morning, caller.
Yes. Mr. Williams, I need to ask you a couple of more questions. I think because you keep talking about your pastor, can you separate state and religion if you happen to get on the parish council?
Absolutely.
And, look like the parish runs the city, because the parish has their meeting first, and then they tell Josh Hillary what to do with the city, or how the city should be run. We want our city back. That's what we really want. Because we can't do anything, because the forces to be is all unincorporated area, they call that. And when I was growing up, unincorporated was cows, horses, and farmland. Not houses and elected officials. So,
Well, caller, I got to keep on bringing this up. Fix the charter got the parish to where they have control over the city and what the city is doing, you know. And thanks to our former District 4 councilman, you know, and I think District 1 and District 2 on the city side. We used to have 5 councilmen, you know, for the city, 4 for the parish. We kind of like had control over what we was doing. But we had one of our city councilmen told us this is the best thing that could ever happen for Lafayette, and it was the worst thing that ever happened for Lafayette because they gerrymandered us both ways. District 3 went to District 1. District 1 was added more people in the district. District 4, now is District 5, is all jumbled up.
And I'm and I'm gonna say this, Mr. Wallace. I want to go back to what you were saying for the city parish. Fix the charter. Before, let's look at before fix the charter, Carter. But before fix the charter, consolidation came in, and I didn't think, you know, I don't think that was a good idea before fix the charter for consolidation, because what it did was, yeah, we had 4 city councilmen and I meant four parish councilmen and 5 city councilmen on the city parish council, but the administration was still together, and the budgets were still together, and it was what Fix the Charter did was separated the representation, and before you needed 5 councilmen. If the mayor president wanted something to pass for the in the budget, you needed 5 councilmen. 5 councilmen would override a veto from the mayor president. Now all you need is 3. And it made it easier. It made it easier for the mayor president to maneuver whatever he wanted to get. And it gave Lafayette, Fix the Charter gave the city of Lafayette less autonomy than it had before.
It sure is. And you know,
guys, I want to, before y'all, because time is getting, I want to give Mr. William, because he looks like he's, and I'm not going to ask him his age. Because I was born and raised in Lafayette. Before we consolidated, it was a ward, like the board.
Correct.
It wasn't District 5, District this, District that. It was wards. And the parish council, their budget was $19 million. When they when they wanted black representation for a district or black district, White Flight ran. They ran in the country, what they call the now Youngsville, Broussard, whatever. They wanted the city facilities or the needs, the trash, sewer, not all that well water and so they came with up this thing where we consolidate. I forgot the city had $100 and something million budget. Well, let's just consolidate and be doing duplicate services and make it one. So we thought we were going to have one mayor, one chief of parish, like the sheriff and the police was going to consolidate. Everybody was going to consolidate one thing. That didn't happen. The only thing they did consolidate more money on the south side and less money on the north side. That's all.
The only
Lafayette is like the tree that actually grew through the parish. the roots went to the parish. He was the main bark of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then they did something else. So I just want to give him a little history how all this consolidation came about and what he would do to fix it. That's what I really want to, as much as he can.
Correct. In the
Guys,
All right.
Oh.
Have a good one. Thanks for the call.
thank you. And the other municipalities was allowed to opt out. It was supposed to be all one. From what I guess, I wasn't there at the time. I wasn't here, but I've done my research and homework, and it wasn't supposed to. Everybody was supposed to be one. Everybody was supposed to come together. But then
We'll talk about that after.
but then the other municipalities was allowed to opt out of consolidation, and the city of Lafayette wasn't allowed to opt out of consolidation. So
Well, that's the way they set it up, and they set it up when consolidation first came up. Man, I seen so much things go down. You know, like the city had their own water plant, and after they consolidated, well, it kept moving the line, using Mike Hefner to draw the lines differently. Before you knew, our water plant was in the parish of Scott, you know, and a lot of that stuff it was going on right up under our nose, even though we had people representing us in District 3 and District 4.
and I know we're running short on the time, but I want to get the caller's question answered. You know, I want to get the caller's question answered. He, Mr. Williams, the caller, asks if what is your plans to move for Lafayette getting its own as a parish councilman? What is your plans to where Lafayette get its own?
Well, hopefully
plan?
that plan works when I get elected, and hopefully the 4 other councilmen that we have will go ahead and support me. But I'm definitely going to look into that by moving our parish forth. We need to move it forth. I was just talking to him. I know this was a surprise to a lot of people, but this is not the first time you'll see me. You definitely, I'll be back on. This is not the first time, and you know, we will move forward the best I can, the best I could do, the best I can. I've been, you know, knocking on doors in the heat every day, doing the best I can. You know, people get to know me about, man, you need to take it easy, but I'm not taking it easy because I've been doing the best I can, knocking on doors, trying to go to people's churches, getting this support.
Okay.
And
Thank you for coming on.
Correct.
You know, Brother Keith, we at the closing of the hour.
Yeah, I know we down to the last minute.
And I want to thank everybody for allowing us to come into your eyes, into your ears, to your heart, and into your home. Until next Friday, you know, we got to say sayonara.
Sayonara. Thank you for allowing us to come into your homes, come to reach you through your television screens, or by way however you